We're going to do a quick shop walk before we close out for the day. Starting over in Angel section.
Yeah.
With my partner, Abhi.
Hello, hello.
Yep.
Let's talk Ducatis with Angel here. First, we got a Paul Smart that came to us from Japan. What kind of service work did you do to it today?
So yeah, we went through the whole bike and we changed the fluids. We're gonna do front and rear tires. We put new belts, and just going through the bike, making sure that it's roadworthy.
There you go.
Everything looks really good.
It's super original.
Yeah.
And it came from Japan, so there's cool, Japanese markings and things like that. Comes with the full set of keys and the code card.
Yeah.
10,000 kilometers. The bodywork is off because we're getting a couple things touched up. It's going to look basically new when we're done with it.
Just small blemishes that need to be repaired, and that's about it.
And this is the kind of stuff I love about Iconic. This bike came to us from Japan.
Yeah.
This bike is going to Australia. We are setting stuff all over the place. This is a 999R that the seller had to get a new stock OEM exhaust for.
Yeah.
And so we sourced it. Angel installed it. We're going to get it all back together. Adam and I were talking earlier about, on the R's, you got this cool magnesium housing for the headlights to save weight. And I'm not the world's biggest fan of the stacked headlights. I think you probably like them a little bit more.
Yeah.
They've grown on me over the years.
I like the stack headline.
I mentioned this before. I saw one of these over at Roland Sands, and he built, I don't want to say a Street Fighter, but something kind of custom.
Yeah.
And he left this exposed. As much as I would have never thought that to be a thing, it's kind of cool.
Works for you?
I like it naked or with bearings.
All right, this is good to know that Angel likes it naked. Angel likes it naked. All right, and this one should be done.
Both of these are naked, right?
This one will be done next week and headed to Australia, right?
Yeah.
All right, yes, sir. Moving on.
Okay, a little more domestic stuff. Harley XR1200, one of my favorite Harley Davidsons out there. Yanni's been working on this one, and this is kind of cool because you get to see the primary cover open. But Yanni, you're doing the shift shaft was bent on this before, right?
So
you've replaced it?
Yes.
Very cool.
And how does the shift shaft get bent by either dropping it or by shifting too hard?
By dropping it.
Yeah.
Dropping it. The case cover had a couple dents on it. The shift ass. This.
God, look how big the exits are on this.
A Termi system, right?
Yeah, it looks so good.
It's a good sounding bike. I took it for a quick spin before it went up on the lift.
It's torquey.
It's a lot of fun.
It's beautiful.
This is the Harley.
Great looking bike. I have to say, if I was to buy a Harley,
Marchesini wheels there.
this one
Well,
would
it's almost like
definitely
the sports
suffice.
bike. You got a whole bunch of sports bike things, minus the motor.
We can't talk to you about Harleys because we know that
you're
you
biased.
are the world's biggest fan.
His other bike is on the smaller side, Z50. Honda, there were 2 years that Honda did gold limited editions of the Monkey. Both times they made 5,000 in a year. This is the 1996 version, so this is the second one. This seat is not stock, but I think it would suit you quite well, Adam.
I like that.
Yeah, man, nice little
Is that what
monkey.
they call? That's just plaid. It's not houndstooth, right? A houndstooth's a little bit different, right?
Yeah, I think so, yeah.
All right, there you go. There's Johnny. Moving over here.
Yeah, check this out. This is a Honda XR650R Supermoto, so the big red pig. This is the fast one. This is the one you want. And it came to us from Texas.
So you call it the big red what?
Big red pig,
Okay.
is what they call this in the desert, in the off-road world.
Yep.
Obviously, this one's not red because it's got this great custom tank and carbon fiber bodywork all throughout.
God, this tank is sick. Look at the welding work on it. It's beautiful.
So this one came from Texas. We sold it on the auction site. It is going to Mexico to continue the international theme today. And it's full of great parts. It's been sitting here for quite a while, so it's getting a new battery before it gets picked up.
Carbon fiber bars as well.
Yeah, isn't that cool?
No. There's a water
Olin's
bottle.
forks.
That just seems a
Olin's
beast.
shock.
I remember watching this one on the auction site going, if this one misses reserve.
Because it was California plated at one time by a previous owner.
Gosh. This is just too sick. All right, moving on. I'm sorry. Move
No,
on.
hey, we're focusing on cool bikes. All right, this is today's favorite for me, but not everyone's gonna feel that way. This is an Aprilia RS250, which is California plated, and it was given to us or offered to us by the original owner, who bought it new. Unfortunately, one day ran out of injection oil, screwed the motor up a little bit, but he bought that's included in the sale as a spare. But he bought a new crate motor and put it in here. And all he's been cleaning it up because it's been a little bit neglected cosmetically, but I think it's going to clean up really, really nice.
This is the one that's not
we have
going in
fun
the
to
auction
ride.
right away because we have to ride it.
We have to ride it a couple times. Take advantage of that California plate.
You know what I mean?
I've never ridden an RS250 on the street, only on the track. Have you ridden one of these on the street?
Me? No,
Yeah.
I have not, but I'm going to.
Yeah, there you go. So that'll be exciting. It comes with all the books. It comes with an Aero exhaust, Olin steering stabilizer. I think
And it's
a pretty
extra
good-
motor too, you said?
Extra motor. It comes with the original motor, which is going to need to be rebuilt. but it had an NOS motor put in it. Does not come with Ollie, but that would be pretty valuable.
You've done nice work, Ollie.
Yeah, it's cleaning up really nice. It had
And
some-
if you don't remember by now, Ollie does vapor blasting on the side.
yes.
Got a- And he's taking his rear sets to get them all looking like new. So we'll watch those posters up next week. And here, I don't want to talk about this bike.
Yeah.
This bike's been on your lift
that is
for
the
the better
bike.
part of 2 months. People keep asking why it's still on the lift. It's on the lift because the companies that, what's that? The fork tubes they keep sending us are wrong. And that's just part of the problem that you got to deal with every once in
When
a
you
while.
old bikes and rare parts. Last thing, Steve, somewhere behind there, has been working on this YZF 750 SP all day. Adam's documented this in previous videos. Unfortunately, there's a few issues. The carbs are not original. So what we're gonna do is offer it up as a sweet no reserve project for someone. We've done a video to prove that the motor's good, it fires up, but it's definitely gonna need a little bit of work, have the carbs addressed, airbox, that kind of thing, before it hits the road again. But this is a cool one that came to us from South Africa. So everyone's got all kinds of international stuff today on the list, which is kind of cool.
You know, the more I look at this, the more I think we should have finished it all the way. But at the same point,
The paint is really nice.
it really is nice. It's like incredible shape.
You know,
What a
it
shame.
looks like it just got painted. I mean,
does-
if you look
does
at the
look
tail,
glossy,
the
yeah.
tail is perfect.
I mentioned this in a few videos before. One of my favorite sport bike taillights. I don't know what it is.
The
I
double- the
love that
stacked.
whole
Yeah.
stacked.
Yeah.
Just looks cool. All right. Well, we've already got it back together, so we're hold to that decision and
Thank you.
sell it as a project. Sell it as a project. Oh boy, it's so pretty. All right.
Thanks, guys.
Thank
See you on
you.
the next one.
Next one.